In Indian-administered Kashmir, soldiers are combing the area for separatist fighters who they say shot and killed their colleague last week. It's the latest military operation in a dispute that's lasted more than 70 years and twice ended in war. During the last 2 years, the UN has investigated allegations of human rights abuses in Kashmir and found fault on both sides. The UN Human Rights Chief Zeid Ra'ad al-Hussein says India has used excessive force in response to anti-India protests and accuses Pakistan of misusing its anti-terror legislation to quash dissent. Now he's calling for an investigation into allegations mass graves have been found in the Kashmir Valley.
This report is the first ever issued by the UN on the human rights situation in India-administered and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. It details human rights violations and abuses on both sides of the line of control, and it highlights a situation of chronic impunity for violations committed by security forces.
Pakistan says it welcomes the UN's proposal for an international inquiry into human rights abuses, but a spokesman for the Indian Ministry of External Affairs said in a statement, India rejects the report. It is fallacious, tendentious and motivated. We question the intent in bringing out such a report. The UN Human Rights Chief says he met with representatives of both governments when there was an increase in violence in July 2016. That was triggered by the death of rebel leader Burhan Wani. Neither government agreed to the UN's request for unconditional access to Kashmir, so the UN began remote monitoring of the region. That ended a few months ago, and the final report makes uncomfortable reading for both India and Pakistan. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.